Saturday haul on for you guys today, and I'm going to start off with a repurchase, and this is another product that I've been using for a really long time. It's the Paula's Choice Daily Skin Clearing Treatment 2.5 Benzoyl Peroxide. I use this every single morning as my treatment product on my acne prone skin. This also comes in a 5% benzoyl peroxide if you need something stronger, but this is just a go-to product I've been using for a really long time because it works so well at keeping blemishes away from my face. So I am running out of the one that I have, so I got another one of those guys. And then I made it inside of Ulta and got some stuff. I seen this NYX Duck Plump and for whatever reason I didn't put two and two together or even look at the packaging, but I swatched the product and I was like, oh, that looks really pretty. And I'm like, well, yeah, Duck Plump, and there's even like this extreme little warning around the side. Then I realized after I put it on that it is a plumping style product. Like, hello. Didn't put two and two together at the time, but it says high pigment plumping gloss. The shade that I got is number 2 Bangin' Bear, and I thought this was going to be like too severe, but it actually wasn't. It lasted, like the sensation lasted quite a while, but it was nothing along the lines of like the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme or even the regular lip injection. It is just there. So it's a lip plumping style product that gives that sensation to your lips. So I'm sure it's got something like cayenne pepper or something like that in there. So let me swatch it for you guys because I do really like the color. It's got like a spicy cinnamon almost type of a scent to it, and that is what the doe foot looks like. Again, this is Bangin' Bear. Oh, I forgot to take my watch off. I could put some on right now. I've got on wow, that's a very similar tone actually. You kind of can't even tell that I put it on. It blends in so well. I've got on the Anastasia Beverly Hills Butterscotch. So yeah, like, okay, so this is what it reminds me of. Big red gum. Like the smell of it kind of smells like big red gum, and also the sensation, like when you chew big red gum, is kind of how it feels on the lips. That's the best way that I could describe it. So anyway, this is the NYX Duck Plump, 0.23 fluid ounces of product. Again, the shade I got is Bangin' Bear, and this guy here is made in Colombia. I also got another style of the Kiss, the new natural effortless minimal look eyelashes. So I had hauled my second set that I got in the style High Bun. I really, really like these for daily wears. And then I seen this style in store called Wide Slacks. And it looks like they're just a little bit more dramatic, but they're not quite as long. And on both of these styles, I cut about 1/3 of the lash off. So the high bun ones are longer, but they're just a little bit more wispy. And the wide slacks, slightly shorter, but a little bit more dramatic. I really, really like both styles of lashes. They're just super easy to put on too, because they got that like invisible type of a band to them. Just really, really enjoy these eyelashes from Kiss. Again, this is their line called the new natural effortless minimal look right there. Really like them. I also needed to re-up my eyelash glue, so I got another one of the duo. This one's the Rosewater and Biotin Strip Glass Adhesive in Dark. This is the one that I always buy. I just think it's so much easier, especially since I wear such a dramatic winged eyeliner, to coat the lash band with a dark glue. So I needed a fresh one of those, so I picked that up. And then I got not one, not two, but 3 new concealers when I was in the store. So I'll start off with the one that I have got underneath my eyes today, and this is a new one from Mercier. It's their Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. So they had the whole display out, so I was able to swatch them. And the shade that I went with was 1C1, and I was really quite delighted to see that the 1C, or the lightest cool tone shade, was actually quite bright, because based off of past experience with Laura Mercier concealers, the lightest shade is always a little bit too dark. So I was happy about that. So again, the shade that I got is 1C1. It is what I have underneath my eyes today. And the formula of this concealer is wonderful. This shade does also match me really well. It's got a medium buildable coverage. It's very lightweight. It blends out super easily as well. So there's 0.18 fluid ounces of product in here. And this guy is made in the USA. So there's the box packaging. And then here is the actual packaging. And then there's your doe foot. And there's your shade. It just matches me really well. Really lovely consistency to it. Again, that is 1C1. I've got it underneath my eyes today in the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. They also had a display out of the brand Live Tinted or Tinted Live. I'm not sure one way or the other. I bet it says on the box if I look a little bit harder. Live Tinted is kind of what it says in the fine print on the back there. So this is made in Italy. It's called the Hue Skin Serum Concealer. Concealers always get me when it says serum concealer because I have got drier under eyes, so that always kind of like intrigues me as like a hydrating kind of ingredient, you know. So the shade that I got is 20.1 fluid ounces of product in this guy. Again, this is what the box packaging looks like, and then here is the actual packaging. Same kind of frosted plastic, and then there's kind of a copper brushed lid on there. This is also a beautiful concealer. I do think that the name fits, throwing the term serum in there. It's just really, really comfortable underneath the eyes. I would say it's also a medium coverage. It blends out so, so nice. I do really like the color. The applicator on this one is a brush, which is interesting. It's been a while since I've seen a brush on a concealer. And the shade, I think the shade is quite nice for me as well. It's a little bit, maybe just a little bit warmer in tone in comparison to the Laura Mercier, but not by a ton. It's just a really, really nice concealer, so just a little bit more brightening than the Laura Mercier there. So that is the Live Tinted Hue Skin Serum Concealer in the shade 20 right there. It was super fun when I went into Ulta because I hadn't been in there for a while, and they had quite a few like newer brands like the Live Tinted one, and then also Eome Beauty, which is by Serena Williams. So she launched a beauty range, and this is the Nothing to See Soft Matte Creamy Concealer. So I got 105 Progress. This seemed to be the shade that was going to match me the most out of the ones that I swatched. The tone that I was looking for was either too light or too dark. So I tried to settle, I think this is a neutral tone maybe, because that shade range was more fitting to me than the lighter ones with pink or the darker ones with pink. So this is the shade that I went with, and it is just a little bit too dark. It kind of oxidizes a little bit. The formulation itself, it blends out really nice. It's got a pretty good coverage. I would say that this one is medium buildable to full coverage. The only thing that I wasn't crazy about is, and it's probably my own fault because it says on here soft matte creamy concealer, it noticeably felt drier underneath my eyes. And again, this is a soft matte concealer, so that could very well be part of it. I do have, again, that drier under eyes. So this one's got 0.18 fluid ounces of product. It is made in Italy, and it does say on the packaging, medium buildable coverage, which is true, soft matte finish, truly unstoppable hydra complex for up to 72 hours skin hydration. For me, I didn't find the hydration component. My under eyes did just look a little bit dry. So I'm going to try it a couple more times and just try to use less product, but I had a harder time trying to cover that whole area where I wanted concealer with less product as opposed to more product. So, you know, that could be part of it. I'll have to toy around with it a little bit more, but this is what the box packaging looks like right here. It's really pretty kind of chartreuse. And then here is the packaging for the concealer. And I got Progress 105. And it's got kind of your standard doe foot right there. And this one would be the warmest in tone out of the three that I picked up. And it appears that, like, on first glance that it's going to be lighter than the other two, but again, it does oxidize a little bit. You can see the dry down really well on these two. So initially they looked a little bit brighter when they were still wet, so these ones did have a little bit of, you know, oxidation as well. But that one there is 105 Progress from the new Eome Beauty by Serena Williams right there. Rabanne also launched some new products in their range, and they had them inside of Ulta. So I grabbed two of their new, well, there's two different ranges, but similar type of products. So there's the Drama Lips Ultra Shiny Glassy Lipstick, sheer tinted base with suspended Suspended Pearls, and I got it in the shade Sugar Baby 100. There's 0.11 ounces of product, or 3 grams, and these are made in Italy. Again, this is the Sugar Baby 100 Drama Lips one, and this packaging has got a gold bottom on it, and it is a click style as well. And there were, I think, 5 or 6 variations of this, and I wanted to grab 3 of them. One of the shades that I really wanted was sold out. The other one had, I think it was a purple hue to it, and I almost got that one. But I settled with this one because it's going to be just super easy to throw on. And I actually put it in my pocket and wore it quite a bit throughout the day the other day. It has a kind of a sweet, slightly rose scent to it. But this is a balmy, just really sparkly, easy to wear lip product. So this particular one has got like pink and gold and kind of silver shimmers in it. And it's got a bit of a white base to it. So again, this one is Sugar Baby 100. And next time I'm in store, even maybe online, I do want to order 1 or 2 more shades of this because I quite like it a lot. I like those kind of sheer but really sparkly lipstick style products. The other version of lip product that the brand came out with is the Rouge Rabanne Love Balm Glowy Tinted Lip Balm, moisturizing and smoothing for pure softness. One of the shades of this that I really wanted, it was a nude that was sold out, but I would really like to get that as well. So this shade is Kiss My Neck 030. This one fades to kind of a lilac baby pink color. And it's just a really pretty coral lip balm with a decent amount of pigment to it for like a balm style product. And this is just going to get used an absolute ton from me in the summertime. Not, I don't get as much fragrance kind of in this one as I did the other one. But really pretty shade, right? And nice pigmentation to it. It's got even like coverage, color coverage to it too for a balm. So again, I do want to pick up, same thing, 1 or 2 more shades of this as well because I do like it. So that one again is the Love Balm in Kiss My Neck right there. And there you can see those concealers kind of really set down as well. I also grabbed one of the new shades of the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit. They came out with 3 colored mascaras in addition to their original black. I believe it's 3. There was a blue one. I almost bought the blue one. There was another color. Why can't I think of it? Maybe it was a purple? No, I would have bought the purple. But the shade that I ended up getting is Wild Plum. So this is the box packaging right here. Here's the actual packaging. And this one here is made in France. So here is the packaging. Same style as the original Bad Gal Bang. And the original version of the mascara, I always liked what it did for my lashes, but I do tend to get a little smudging with it. So that's why it never kind of became a go-to for me. And like in comparison to some of the mascaras that are my favorites, like from the drugstore, I did have to kind of build it up to get as much volume. I'm being lenient because I love this color. By the end of the day, I did have that same little bit of smudging underneath right here. Granted, I use a really hydrating eye cream, and then I also dab on SPF 47 from Josie Maran underneath my eyes too, which is a very, very emollient product. So I do put mascaras to the test in that aspect, but I was really surprised that this, it wasn't massive. It wasn't like super huge. I mean, I had this on for like, I don't know, 16 hours or something like that. And then I had, you know, the little smudging. So it wasn't too super terrible. And I'm totally willing to put up with it because of how pretty the color of this mascara is. It's just a really, really beautiful burgundy plum mascara. And this is what the wand looks like. It's a very similar wand to the Maybelline Sky High, but you can see the color right there. I may very well also just pick up the blue one too, because I do like blue mascara as well. But yeah, just a beautiful color. I actually wore this mascara with the Melt Gel Liner that I hauled, was that last week in Haze? This right here. It looked so cool. So cool, along with the Melt Purple eyeshadow palette. I was feeling it. I put eyelashes on, like fake false eyelashes as well. I believe I had the high bones on, and then I went over those with this burgundy mascara too. I was just loving the look. So I do quite like this mascara. Again, I'll put up with some smudging from it because of how pretty the color is. Again, that's the Benefit Bad Gal Bang in Wild plum right there. And that's actually everything that I got in that I purchased. I got in some amazing PR packages from some of my favorite brands. This first one being from Eome Beauty. They launched an Egyptian Queen collection, 3 lipsticks and 2 liquid eyeliners, which, if memory serves me correctly, this is the first of each one of these products that the brand has launched. Eome Beauty is a really nice indie brand. It says the liquid liners feature intense black color and a shiny multi-chrome. So there's the black and then the multi-chrome, and then you can wait till the black dries and then go over it with the multi-chrome, which is a super cool effect. And then there are 3 lipsticks, clean, non-toxic formula infused with skin-loving ingredients, hyaluronic acid, vitamin E, castor, and silk oils, which I love because I also can get dry lips. Experience smooth, buttery smooth, non-drying feel with a soft matte finish while delivering high color payoff. I also feel that that statement is very true for those lipsticks. Again, these are the Egyptian Queen lipsticks. There's a total of 0.12 ounces of product, and these guys are made in China. So here is the box packaging. The actual packaging is like super weighted and super luxe feeling. Like these feel very high-end. They feel very expensive. They're very weighted. The component is a magnetic closure as well. And then I've worn the other 2 shades, but I haven't worn the shade Ankh, A-N-K-H. So this is the first one. I haven't worn this one because it's the deepest, and I really kind of wanted to show you the beautiful embossing on the bullet there. But I will swatch it. I wonder if you can see it. There's a WS on the tip of the bullet for what's up, I think, right? So again, this shade is A-N-K-H, or I think it's Ankh, maybe? Very lovely color payoff. Soft matte finish. They do feel comfortable on the lips as well. And then we have got the shade Eye of Ra, R-A. This is the lightest out of the 3. Right here. And again, it's got that really pretty embossing on there as well. And then the third shade is Seba, S-E-B-A. This is, I should have swatched them a little bit different order so that it was like light or dark to light. But that one is Seba. So those are the 3 lipsticks. Very lovely formula. Looking forward to the brand coming out with more shades of lipsticks. And again, this packaging, it's very luxe, very weighted, feels very high-end. So same thing with the packaging on the liners. Very weighted, very heavy. They feel very expensive. It's like a nice weighted, they almost feel metal, to be honest with you guys, but there's like a coating on it, so I can't tell for certain, but they do feel like it's a metal packaging. So the liners are called the Egyptian Queen liquid eyeliners. There's a total of 0.07 fluid ounces or 0.2 milliliters in these, and these are also made in China. The colored one has got a little bit more product. It's got 0.08 fluid ounces or 2.3 milliliters in it. So I'll start off with the black one. This is actually the liquid liner that I have got on my upper lash line today. These are very like waterproof in formulation, and a lot of the times with those long wearing waterproof style liners I have this same issue, and it's because I've got such hooded lids on this outer corner to wing it upwards. That skin touches all the way to the eyelashes, so the skin kind of folds right there and it can get a little sticky, and this one did that, but it wasn't terrible. Again, it's very long wearing and it didn't pick itself back up, which is something that tends to happen with these longer wearing kind of stickier eyeliners, is the liner itself will stick to itself in the corner and lift off the skin. I haven't had that issue with this liner. So it's got a felt tip applicator to it. Quite a bit of product comes out on the wand, so that's good because felt tips aren't my favorite, but this one worked really well. Again, it holds a decent amount of product. I think I dipped into it twice to finish one wing. And then I'll let it dry. This does have, I would say, a satin glossy, semi-gloss finish to it, so it doesn't dry like super matte. But you can see it is quite inky. So that one is the black liner in Kemet, K-E-M-E-T. And then this one is a multi-chrome liquid liner, and it's in the shade Nibu. So you can like hear there's a little ball in there to shake them up. And this is a beautiful, beautiful green. So I'll wait for that black one to totally finish drying, and then I'll take the green over the top of it so you can see how cool it looks when it's layered. So I'll take it over the top here. So you can see what it looks like over that black liner. I get really excited when What's Up comes out with new products because they have got really nice products. So those are the liners right there. Again, these are new products from What's Up Beauty, and a huge thank you to What's Up Beauty for sending them over. It is their Egyptian Queen collection. And they launched yesterday on May 10th. Then I got a PR package from Esum Beauty. They came out with dual-ended eye pencils and 5 new dual lip pencils. So they sent these over. They're conditioning, long-wearing, waterproof and smudge-proof, transfer resistant, certified clean and vegan, microplastic free, gluten and cruelty free, $22 a piece. So these are double-ended lip and eye pencils. So that there is the card that came in the box right there. I'll start off with the lip liners. I do have on the shade number 2, the lighter nude shade from this pencil on my lips today, and the other one is going to be a really pretty one for a punchy coral lip this summer. So this is the shade that I've got on to line my lips today. This is the pencil number 2. Maybe I should have started in numerical order with number 1, but... And these are very creamy. So that is pencil duo number 2 right there. And I've got other liners from the brand that they have done a while back that they just make really, really nice creamy pencils, which I feel like the statements that they made on the card hold true. So let me find number 1 here. So here is pencil number 1. It's got a really good brown nude on this one right here. Let me show you guys what these pencils look like. These are a sharpen style pencil. So that is that end. They are made in Germany, 0.0035 ounces is what it says on there. And then here is the other end of the number 1 pencil right there. So that one's number 1. There's number 2. And then we've got number 3. So this is pencil number 3. It's like a cherry kind of fuchsia reddish pink. And another really good kind of pink nude. So that one is number 3. And then this one here is number 4. A rosy pink on that end. And this one here is a brighter pink. So that one is number 4. And then lastly, we have got number 5, which is the deepest out of the duos here. A rich kind of purple berry color. And then this one's got a little more brown in it. So that is pencil number 5 right there. And those are the duos from the double-sided lip pencils right there. The eye pencils are also made in Germany, 0.035 ounces of product in here. And let me try to do these in order. Well, these ones don't have numbers, they have colors. So this first one is violet and quartz. And the metallics on some of these are super, super shiny. So let's do these up here. So this is violet and quartz. So how pretty, right? And then the other side is a metallic. And these actually stay pretty decent on the waterline. For longer wear, they will migrate for me on the inner corner. So I've been just using the lighter shade to kind of brighten up that inner portion. But they will stay on the skin longer for me than they do on like the lash line. I've got the wateriest of water, eat eyeliner up waterline ever. So again, that one is violet and quartz. And then we've got black and diamond. So this has got a black and a really pretty silver. You can just see when I swatch them just how creamy these are. It's like oh son of a, I just broke the tip off on this one. Son of a gun. But you can see it right there. It's like a white golden metallic almost. So again, that one is black and diamond. And then we have bisque and white. These are both matte. So if you like to use those kind of brightening matte liners in the waterline to like brighten up your eyes, This has got two shades. It's got a white and also a nude cream shade. White right here. So that one again is called Bisque and White. And then we have brown and citrine. So there's a brown matte and then a metallic on this one as well. It's a really pretty gold metallic. Again, that one is brown and citrine. And the last one is navy and silver. So you got a matte navy shade and then a silver. Right here. These would also be really pretty layered as well. Like taking the metallic and layering it over the set like deeper shade. So that one is navy and silver. So you can kind of see all the duos there. The lips. And then the eyes. And just a massive thank you to Esum for sending me over their latest launch as well. I also got in a PR package from Colourpop. I'm super excited that Colourpop has started to come out with collections again. I feel like they took a little mini break spell there, and I was like, where's Colourpop? Because I love getting their stuff. So this is their Gone Metallic collection, Precious Metals collection, Mega Eyeshadow Palette, and also 6 Jelly Much eyeshadows. So this is the card that came in the box right there. The Jelly Much shadows have 6.5 grams or 0.23 ounces of product. This is what the packaging that they came in looked like. And I do have a bit of the silver Jelly Much shadow tapped over my eyes today. The eyeshadow palette that I have on is the Precious Metals shadow palette, which I'll show you as well. So everything on my eyes is from this collection. So let's go ahead and swatch. This one here is called Third Place. And I did notice the lids on these ones are tightened a lot. So I hope that they have a good longevity to them. I love the Jelly Much shadows. My biggest thing is they dry out a little bit quicker than I would like them to. So I feel like these ones are maybe airtight a little bit better. So this one is called, again, Third Place. Pretty, right? This is what the packaging looks like. So you want to keep the stopper in there to also help from it drying out. And then we have the shade Foiled Plans. This is the one that I've got tapped over some of the eyeshadow. I was trying to get like facets of all of the tones of the metals in one eye look. That was like my goal today. But this is a really pretty silver. So again, that one is Foiled Plans. And then we have got 18K, which is a really pretty copper. So there's 18K. And then we have All Mine, which is like a steel gray color. So this one is All Mine. Right here. And Mostly Wanted, which is kind of a deep, like a penny. So a copper as well, but with a little less sparkle than the first one. So that one is Most Wanted, right there. And the last one is Gold Digger, which is a gold. A very yellow, sparkly gold. So there is Gold Digger. Really pretty. Very, very pretty. Jelly Much shadows right there. And then we have the Precious Metals eyeshadow palette. So this is one of their mega palettes, which I love their mega palettes. I get really excited when they launch every new mega palette. Or is it just every palette? But this is the box packaging. Very, very mirrored packaging on this guy. So there's a total of 1.16 ounces of product in here. The actual packaging, nicely weighted. It's got a magnetic closure in there as well. And you got your shades on the back. And then here they are. So this is the shadow palette again that I've got on my eyes today. There are 2 pressed glitters I have mentioned before, but the pressed glitters from Colourpop, if there's going to be a pressed glitter in a palette, I prefer Colourpop's formula the most because they have really kind of perfected it with suspending the glitters in that base. So I've actually got Not Basic, which is this sparkly one, primarily on my eyes is that sparkle, and I don't get fallout with the glitters throughout the day, and they're really easy to like put on with a brush as well. So again, I get along with the Colourpop glitter shadows really, really well. This is a standalone for me. Easy enough mattes in here and shimmers both on the light, medium, and dark spectrum. It's just a really, really pretty palette. So I'm going to swatch some of the brighter shades because there are so many shades in here. These are all so pretty. So pretty. Super shiny. Oh, funny. The ones that I like picked out kind of match those Jelly Munch shadows a lot. Let's do a couple more of these really pretty shiny ones. Let's do this guy. And let's do this silver. So same, you know, great Colourpop formula. No issues with pigment or blending or performance or any of that. And then I want to grab a couple mattes and those pressed glitters. So here's a pressed glitter. That's the one I've got on my eyes today. Here is the other pressed glitter. And then we'll do some of these matte shadows. Their pressed glitters also have like just a bit of pigmentation to them suspended with the glitter, which also helps. Then I'll do a couple more of these matte shadows. Oh, this one is not a matte. Pretty though, really pretty. Good one for the summertime as well. So that guy right there is the Colourpop Precious Metals Mega Palette. And there are quite a few swatches. Again, this is the palette that I've got on my eyes today as well. And a massive thank you to Colourpop for sending me over this collection as well. And then lastly, but definitely not least, Odin's Eye came out with new single shadows. I fell head over heels with their first launch of single shadows. These ones have got new multi-chromes in them and also some matte single eyeshadows as well. 18 single multi-chrome shadows, 12 single shimmer shadows, and 12 single matte eyeshadows. And these are also available right now. I originally wanted to do a dedicated video to these and swatch each one individually and then read you the names, but I just don't have the time. So again, I loved the original single shadows from Odin's Eye, and somebody had mentioned something about hard pan in some like the really like shimmery shades. The thing with certain formulas from the brand is they have quite a bit of emollients in them, and having that binder that's got that emollient like feel to them is what suspends the like sparkles so well and makes them so shiny on the eyes. So they can like you do have to kind of work a brush into them, and it's not necessarily a hard pan that's forming, it's just a glaze on the shadow because it's an emollient, almost like cream style shadow. So you'd use like a flat shader is what I like to use, or either your finger, and the effect that you get on your eyes with those shadows is just stunning. I don't have any issues with them. Again, I do use a flat shader and I don't have any problems. But that again is what allows these shadows to be so like multifaceted and pretty, right? And the matte shadows are super pigmented and they blend out great. I've actually been wearing a combination of shades from these palettes a lot since I've gotten them. No issues, no complaints, nothing. I really, really love the quality of their single shadows. So they come over in their little individual box like this. Depending on the formulation, depends on how much product is in each one. And these are made in China, and they're also cruelty free. So those are the little boxes that these single shadows come in. And they also launched magnetic eyeshadow palettes. So there are two sizes. The smaller one holds 12 shadows, and then the larger one holds 30 eyeshadows. Really, really pretty packaging right here. And something that's super cool about these magnetic palettes is they fit the shadows perfectly. There's no like wasted space in there. So they fit perfectly. There's no rhyme or reason to the organization that I did in these palettes, and I should have probably organized them. I was just putting them in there as I was opening them, which kind of makes for an interesting color story at the end of the day. I actually grabbed this and used just this palette and got a really cool look out of it because it's kind of all over the place. But they fit in there perfectly. So I'm trying to, because there's so many shadows and I can't read the names. There are some beautiful swatches both on their Instagram and also on their website as well. But I really want to swatch these shiny shades for you. The mattes, just take it. They are super pigmented and they blend out really, really well. They're so, so beautiful. I still grab and use the first singles that they've done. And a lot of these, again, are like multifaceted, multi-chrome kind of styles. They're just beautiful. Let me go ahead and swatch a couple of these mattes just so you can see just how pigmented they are. And they're very, very soft and very finely milled, especially for these colors. Like purples and blues can be a bit chalky. These are not in any way. They're super, super smooth. And I think you can even kind of see that in the swatches, just how pretty those are. And then I'll do some from the larger palette. Wait till you see how pretty they look in there. Oh. It's so like pleasing to the eye to look at them like this. I actually think it would be fun to find a large enough magnetic palette to put all of these new ones in, along with all of the old ones. How aesthetically pleasing would that be, right? So let me swatch. I've worn quite a few of these already. I do not want to drop this. I would break something for sure. Okay, let's go like this. Okay, let's swatch some of these shades. They are so beautiful. So like this shade, you can almost move it around because it's got a slight like bit of putty texture to it, and it's that base that holds those really beautiful sparkles in it. I just love them. They've been sitting out since I got them. Let's do this little quadrant down here. Wow. So I've worn quite a few of these, but I've also not worn all of them, and I haven't swatched all of them. So like this one here, I haven't worn either of those two shades, and those are just like popping. I did wear this red shade on the lid the other day. It was stunning. Get some of this one. Let's do this green over here. Let's do this color. I love their pre-made palettes and I love their singles. I just love the brand. Let me do this little middle row of these ones here are all matte. I'm going to try to do these lighter. They look white on camera, but they all have a different flip to them. Different kind of duochrome, multi-chrome. Yeah, green, blue, purple, and then a pink purple. You can kind of see that pretty good on camera too. Where should we put these? Right here. They're beautiful. They're just absolutely beautiful. And also so pleasing to look at. Not only the new magnetic palettes that they did, but also how they lay out in there perfectly. This is just, again, it's so aesthetically pleasing. Beautiful, beautiful shadows, beautiful formulation from Odin's Eye, and just a massive thank you to them for sending me over their new singles and also their new magnetic palettes. And that's everything that I have for my haul today. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to wear sunscreen, and I will see you guys later. Bye.